Deerskin is the latest film by Quentin Dupieux. It's a quiet little gem that went unnoticed this year, and because many films got delayed due to COVID and other movies were just outright awful, Deerskin comes out as possibly the best film of the year. The film follows a man named George who's in the middle of a divorce. He's broke and he's staying in an isolated mountain village with nothing else with him but a camera and a deerskin jacket. He begins to converse with this jacket, and soon he's ordered to act violently. He must kill people who refuse to give away their jackets to him. So the goal is to become the only person in the world with a jacket. In order to not look suspicious, he tells people that he's a filmmaker. He meets a bartender named Denise who aspires to be an editor, and he films random scenes, and then he hands over these clips to her eventually because he's trying to convince her that he is a filmmaker, and nobody in the area seems to question his motives. It gets to a point where he begins to record the murders, and it grabs Denise's attention when she watches these clips, and she becomes invested in the film, but she demands him to include more violence if she's going to continue working for him. And his film doesn't even make any sense. There's no plot or meaning, but that doesn't really matter because all it needs is blood and close-up shots and action, according to Denise. Deerskin is pure satire, and it's taken a shot at the current film culture where filmmakers have lost all moral sense. This turning point happened in 1994 when Quentin Tarantino released his film Pulp Fiction. It's even more clear Deerskin is making this connection when at one point Denise name drops Pulp Fiction. George's film and Pulp Fiction both feature casual violence. Deerskin has taken this jab at Hollywood in a similar way to The House That Jack Built, a film made by Lars von Trier, which exposed film criticism and casual violence critics and audiences swallow. And we've reached a point where a lot of viewers are attracted to violence and gore. They just want to be entertained, just like Denise. They want to turn their brain off and allow themselves to consume products without thinking anything about it. In this fictional little mountain village and in Hollywood, morality doesn't exist. It's where people go to be amused to death.